Welcome back, students. I am Vandana Joshi and you are watching SST June. So students, today we are going to study chapter 3. It's part 2. Chapter 3 is drainage system, in which today we will study the following topics. The topic is the river system of Himalayan drainage, in which today we will cover these three subtopics. Number 1, the Indus system. Number 2, the Ganga system. And number 3, the Brahmaputra system. So students, we will cover these three subtopics with the help of map. So students, the Himalayan drainage system consists of several rivers, and the Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers are important. So first, we will study about Indus River system. So students, as you can see in this given map, it is the largest river basin of the world. So it is covering an area of 11,65,000 square kilometer. It carries about 73.31 cubic kilometer of water, and from which India can utilize only 46 cubic kilometer of water. So if we will talk about the origin of the Indus River originates in the Tibetan region. Okay, so from which area it is originate from the Tibetan region? It is at an altitude of 4,164 meter in Kailash mountain range. So if we will talk about the tributaries of Indus River, the Jhelum is an important tributary of Indus River. So students, let's see the other tributaries of the Indus River. So let's see the tributaries of the Indus River. The Chenab is the largest tributary of the Indus. The Ravi, also known as the Iravati, is another important tributary of the Indus. It rises west of the Rohtang Pass in Kudlu Hills of Himachal Pradesh and flows through the Chamba Valley of the state. It covers a drainage area of 5,957 km in India. Satluj or Satudri, an important tributary of the Indus, originates in the Rakas Lake near Mansarovar at an altitude of 4,555 meters in Tibet. The Indus River is also known as the Sindhu, is the westernmost of the Himalayan river in India. Tributaries such as the Shyok, the Gilgit, the Janskar, the Hunja, the Nubra, the Shigar, the Gestring and the Daras. In Tibet, it is known as Singi Khamban or Lion's Mouth. After flowing in the northwest direction between the Ladakh and Jaskar range, it passes through Ladakh and Baltistan. It cuts across the Ladakh range, forming a spectacular gorge near Gilgit in Jammu and Kashmir. The other important tributaries joining the right bank of the Indus are the Khurram, the Tochi, the Gomal, the Viboa and the Sangar. They all originate in the Sulaiman range. So students, now let's see the Ganga River system. The Ganga River system is the largest in India, having a number of perennial and non-perennial rivers. It is originate in the Himalayas in the north and the peninsula in the south. Students, the Ganga is an important river of India, both from the point of view of its basins and the cultural significance. So, if we will talk about the origin of Ganga River, it rises in the Gangotri Glacier near Gomu, around 3,900 meters. in the Uttarkashi district of Uttarakhand. Here it is known as the Bhagirathi River. Okay, so it cuts through the central and the lesser Himalayas in the narrow gorge. At Devprayag, the Bhagirathi meets the Alaknanda. Hereafter, it is known as the Ganga. So, let's see more tributaries of the Ganga River. The other tributaries of Alaknanda, such as the Pindar, joins it at Karnaprayag, while Mandakini or Kali Ganga meets it at Rudraprayag. The Ganga enters the plains at Haridwar. From here it flows first to the south, then to the southeast and east before splitting into two tributaries, namely the Bhagirathi and the Hooghly. The river has a length of 2,525 km. It is shared by Uttarakhand around 110 km and Uttar Pradesh it is around 1,450 km. In Bihar it is 445 km and West Bengal it is 520 km. The Ganga basin covers about 8.6 lakh square kilometer area in India alone. The river finally discharges into the Bay of Bengal near the Sagar Island. So now let's see the Brahmaputra river system. The Brahmaputra, one of the largest river of the world. It has its origin in the Chimayung glacier of the Kailash mountain range near the Mansarovar lake. So let's see the journey and the tributaries of Brahmaputra river. Students, the Rango Tsangpo is the major right bank tributary of the river in Tibet. It emerged as a dynamic river after carving out a deep gorge in the central Himalayas near Namcha. It is around 7,755 meters. The river emerges from the foothills under the name of Siang or Dihang. In Bangladesh, the Tista joins it on its right bank, from where the river is known as the Yamuna. It finally merges with the river Padma, which falls in the Bay of Bengal. The Brahmaputra is well known for floods, channel shifting and bank erosion. This is due to the fact that most of the tributaries are large and bring a large quantity of sediments owing to heavy rainfall in its catchment area. It enters India west of Sadia town in Arunachal Pradesh. The Brahmaputra receives numerous tributaries in its 750 km long journey through the Assam Valley. Its major left bank tributaries are the Buri, Dihang and Dhansari in the south, whereas the important right bank tributaries are the Subansiri, Kameng, Manas and Sankosh, as you can see on that map. The Brahmaputra enters into Bangladesh near Dhubri and flows southwards. So students, hope you all understood today's discussed topics. So for the next part of this chapter, keep watching SST June.